Yo, that reminds me of Deep in the Hood. Cousin Eugene. Ain't nobody in the entire world related to this man, but everybody call him Cousin Eugene.
Hey, you know what it is, and you know what we do. It's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Yo, what up, Doe? I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson, and welcome to another episode of the What Up Doe Show. Yeah, this is take two, damn it, but it's still good, baby, because we are live on a Friday night recording, and y'all listening to this on a Tuesday afternoon or some shit like that. But it don't matter, man. We got a great show lined up, man. I first want to give some birthday shout-outs. I got my girl Rochelle Montgomery down in H-Town. My homeboy Smokey Mo James Moore up here in the D. What up, though, homie? My girl, my big sis, my little sis, my twin sis, Yvette Simpson, also known as Yvette Norwood back in the day. Yeah, that's my homie right there. That's my sis. My girl Carla Davis, what up, baby? Good to see you today. Good to see you out there smiling again. Yo, and last but not least, my girl Geraldine Purifoy. Happy birthday to all of y'all. And I ain't got my sound effect lined up, man. Fuck it, I messed up. There you go. All right. So on that note, man, we gonna I got the Nasty Boys, Big Ed and Ways in the building, so we gonna go ahead and get this party started. Yes, sir. Big Ed, what's going on with you, man?
Man, nothing much. Just chilling on a Friday.
Chilling on a Friday.
You said Geraldine Purifoy, right?
Yeah.
I know a bunch of Purifoys from Rockford.
Really?
Yep.
And you might know her husband then, or her husband might know them.
Actually might be related to him.
Maybe. Well, that's kind of what I was getting at, but I'm glad you got the point.
Yeah, because my dad's cousin was one of my dad's cousins is a Purifoy, so.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe. Never know. Ways, what about you, dog? How you doing, man?
Man, not much. Trying to survive in this cold ass Minnesota air.
Surviving in the city.
Yeah, you got cold air. We got snow.
Man, I'll take snow over this any day. When you go outside and you can feel your lips go numb immediately, that's a problem.
That is problematic.
Yeah, it's supposed to get down there today.
It was cold
tonight,
here
right?
a couple of days ago, but the last couple of days it's been cold, but we had sunshine and no wind, so it didn't feel like it was cold, you know?
Right.
It's funny how that works. Little
30 degrees
sunshine,
here
little sunshine, some calm air. 31 degrees feel like is ready beach weather.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just poured up some real thick ass alcohol so that we can go ahead and take this shot and get started. Y'all know how I do. I'm whining out now, man.
Salute.
I'm whining, baby. I'm a wine man now. So I want y'all to check this out.
All right.
Got this new wine, man. You smoking Douce?
Yeah.
Man, that nigga smoking Douce. That's a bad boy.
Look, I'm putting on my crown tonight.
I got some new wine, man. I bought it because I think that picture is fire.
Mm-hmm.
I think that picture was fire, so that's why I bought it. It's gangster. I like gangster shit, and it's gangster looking wine. Well, who thought wine could look gangster?
Hey. Them gangsters had a lot of wine back in Prohibition days, though. So
That's true,
I was
man.
just about to say.
That's the Italian way, man. That's the Italian way, man. Italian gangsters, they drink wine. And you forget it. Anyway. Y'all ready to get this party started, man?
Let's
that's
get
a
it
good deal.
rolling.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, baby. All right, first story. Houston police, the HPD, have made an announcement today that they have arrested 33-year-old Patrick Clark for the murder of Kirshnick Ball. Y'all know Kirshnick Ball is?
Take off.
Can you imagine? You guys were out there idolizing a guy named Kershnick.
I'm just saying, I wasn't gonna say it. Look, I'm happy you said it because I was feeling like a dick if I said it.
That is Takeoff from the Migos. His killer has been arrested today. What's your thoughts on that, man, if you have any?
Look, all right, the realness of this is people on Reddit has had that guy figured out since 2 days after Takeoff's murder. I was seeing the video of dude on Reddit for after the first 2 days.
Yeah. The streets always get the story first, you know. And it was people there. I mean, they were all right there.
There was like 30 people there.
They know who it was, man. Yeah. They knew. I'm just not sure. I didn't get a story, so I don't know how they came to pinning it on him. But I mean, everybody was right there.
There was another story just the other day about another guy that had got arrested in connection with it because he got arrested for being a felon in possession of a gun, and he was actually part of the Mob Ties group, Jay Prince Jr.'s label. And he actually might have snitched on him.
I was just about to say it. I was literally as soon as you said they arrested the other guy, I was sitting there going, "That's the snitch."
Yep,
that bitch is the snitch.
And I don't care how old you get, for all of eternity, snitches still get stitches. So he need to be careful out there.
Hey, and you snitching, you better be careful.
Yeah, you snitching on Jay Prince,
Great Jay Prince's people, you better be careful.
Yeah.
We might find they might find him sometime soon.
Hanging in the cell.
They're gonna find him.
Jeffrey Epstein.
So is he back? No, not the killer, the snitch. Gonna be found on the street. They gonna put him back on the street. He ain't snitched to stay in jail.
Oh no.
Snitched to get out. So yeah, let's see how long he lasts out on the street. I know what it's like on the south side of Houston. I know south side. Them do the south side. I know what it's like down there. Y'all know if you in from H-Town, you know I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about. You know I'm talking about.
I know what it is. It's like to be in the hood, and I can tell you right now, you much safer in a cell than you are in the hood.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, Southside Houston ain't normal. Southside, they got a song. Southside to Southside, they be doing it to the Friends beat. I'm telling you, I know Sunnyside. I'm telling you, y'all. If you in H-Town, you know I know what I'm talking about. Big up to my boys, JD and Wayne and Ro. You know what I'm talking about. Lebo, what up though? That's my diggers, man. Y'all know I know what I'm talking about when I talk South Side, damn it. The nigga out there with the barbecue pit on the street that you can get the best barbecue in town at 3 o'clock in the morning. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Hey,
if you on the South Side, you know what I'm talking about.
I think I need to go to Houston and get some of that barbecue at 3 in the morning.
You already know. I'm telling you. That old man be out there every motherfucking weekend.
Yo, that reminds me of Deep in the Hood. Cousin Eugene. Ain't nobody in the entire world related to this man, but everybody call him Cousin Eugene.
It's like Cousin Pete.
Like Cousin Pete. Leave it to big head. Okay, man. Okay, I got another story. We're gonna leave the H-Town. We're gonna leave the H. Big up to the H-Town, man. I miss y'all. I'm gonna have to make another trip down there. Big up to all my peeps down there, though. I touched on this story last week. We touched on this story during one of the shows, during the showdown. I think it was during the showdown. We touched on it, but we didn't delve into it. LeBron James was doing a press conference, and when his press conference ended before he left, he had some words for the reporters. Let's give it a listen.
I was wondering why I haven't gotten a question from you guys about the Jerry Jones photo. But when the Kyrie thing was going on, you guys were quick to ask us questions about that.
Okay.
Hold on. And I don't even want you guys to say nothing. When I watched Kyrie talk and he says, I know who I am, but I want to keep the same energy when we're talking about my people and the things that we've been through. And that Jerry Jones photo is one of those moments that our people, black people, have been through in America. But it seems like to me that the whole Jerry Jones situation photo, and I know it was years and years ago and we all make mistakes, I get it. But it seemed like it's just been buried under like, oh, it happened. Okay, we just move on. And I was just kind of disappointed that I haven't received that question from you guys.
What's your thoughts on that statement? That's LeBron James after the press conference. As it ended, gave everybody the whole press conference, so everybody had the entire opportunity to pose a question, and nobody did. So before he left, he made that statement, and that's why he didn't want to. Don't give me the questions now, right? You had your chance, and you didn't ask. So I'm just going to speak on this so that you guys can look in the mirror and understand what you just did, right? And you can admit it to yourself later. You don't have to admit it to me now.
Right.
So what's your thoughts on that one, Big Ed, Ways, whoever want to speak first?
I like the fact that he called the media out on it. But the reason, the reason I think the media kind of washed over it is because we kind of expected that from Jerry.
The media washed over it because it's. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, let Big Ed finish, but never mind when we open the mic to you.
Yep.
I don't want you to never mind. I want you to stay
Right.
with whatever's on your mind.
But yeah, I think they washed over it because, it's something that was expected. Kyrie's comments, they weren't. They were out there. He had those types of views and stuff, but they weren't out there in the forefront.
I've got a lot to say. I got first and foremost, and I'm going to let you speak, Ways, and I'm not going to say much. But first and foremost, Kanye didn't make comments.
No, I say Kyrie.
Kyrie, rather.
Oh yeah,
that's what I meant. He didn't make any comments, so
right.
That's an invalid point you made. Ways, what you got?
All right. So, to respond to Big Ed's statement, the reason media hasn't came up on it is because the media, whether they want to sit here and acknowledge it or not, is primarily owned by the Jews, and the comments and the actions were not performed against them. So, of course, they're not going to ask that question because it does not pertain to their people. As far as what LeBron's said, I've always had a certain amount of respect for LeBron as a basketball player and as a black man. But this brings it to another level because he called them out. And he put them on the spot without allowing them the opportunity to speak and respond. So he left it in a situation where not only do they have to dwell on it, but the public has to dwell on it as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. And he said exactly what he was doing. He said it exactly. He made the whole point when it's something that they disagree with. It's all out there, especially if we say or do something they don't agree with, or they're offended by. Everybody should be offended by this, and let's get rid of him. He's got to do a six-step plan to get back in the league, and look who he is, look what he's doing. But when they do something, it's he said what he said, and it's over. Let's move on. Forget about it. When it's something that offends black people, we have to have without uproar, we get nothing.
Well,
we don't get attention without uproar. You know what I'm saying? And that's always been the way it's been. The reason we have to have uproar and we have to have riots is because we don't have the voice. And so I thank LeBron James for exercising the voice that he does have.
Yep.
so that we don't have to have uproar, because this is not a situation that's uproarious. So therefore it would have went away, because we're not gonna go riot over this. But it does need to be said. It does need to be addressed. It
Mm-hmm.
does need to be something that this society should work on and work towards improving. But we're not going to fight over it. So therefore, it's just going to get swept under the rug unless somebody with that big of a platform, that great of a platform, and is that much in demand that they want to hear what he has to say, says it, as
Right.
opposed to Stephen A. saying, "This is unfair. This is unfair to Jerry Jones, and it's not right, and we need to leave this alone."
Mm-hmm. Well,
Right? That's not the voice of black people. That's
No.
not
no,
how we felt, and
no.
so that shouldn't be the only voice heard. So
Right.
I thank LeBron James for speaking up, and I'm not gonna go into. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I was gonna
But
say
I'm
I
gonna
could
let
get
Willie
deeper on
say what
this
he
if you
got to say
want.
first. Go for it. Go for it.
All right. So, with my perspective, the way I view things, and with this whole situation between Jerry Jones and including the Jewish media or Jew-owned media, is LeBron James also exposed the fact that as much as they expect us to have their backs, shut our mouths, and support them, they refuse to do the same for us.
Don't have ours. They don't have ours. You show right, and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna go here, and I don't want to dwell on it, and I'm gonna say it in this respect. Michael Jordan was the greatest offensive player that probably ever touched the basketball.
Mhm.
I he's not my goat, so to speak. I don't think he was a better all around player than LeBron, but he was definitely a better offensive player. And I also know that he had he was the most marketable player of all times. And in that, David Stern, wisely, as I would have done if I was a commissioner, if it was my league, I would have done all I could do to help him succeed. And I think that the league did just that. Um, so, but one thing he wasn't was courageous enough to do what LeBron James just did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I could say that.
Would not do that. He would not jeopardize his marketability to stand up for our people like that.
He'll even today he still doesn't have
Even
it.
today, he would not do that. He's an assassin on a basketball court. If you ask me who I want taking the last shot of everybody in the history of basketball, give the ball to that motherfucker. Give the ball to that nigga right there. Give it to the Jordan. Give it to Jordan, because Jordan wants to take that last shot. He wants to knock you down. He's a killer in that moment. But in moments like these, he's quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see,
Always has been.
with Jordan, I've always loved him as a basketball player, but I've never seen him as an. I never really had a reason to respect him as a person. Whereas to LeBron James, I'm not that big of a fan of him as a basketball player, but as a human being and as a person, he has all the respect in the world from me because he's not afraid to put his career and everything on the line to point out the obvious.
And this is not the first time.
No.
No,
This to me though, in my personal opinion, at least for my liking, for my taking, this has been the most profound, because I don't think it could have been done any better.
No.
exactly.
He waited until it was over. He let you have your opportunity to ask. He answered all of their questions. He let you have an opportunity to ask him anything in the book. And when you were done, he pointed out what you ignored.
Yep.
He hit him
And,
with that mic drop.
and he did so calmly. He didn't raise his voice. He did so calmly. He did so professionally, articulately, and he was right.
Mm-hmm.
He was so right. And we're boring Big Ed to death, to
No,
tears.
you're not.
This motherfucker down here going to sleep. You know
No,
what?
that-
You know what? You know what? You know what?
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Let's go ahead. Let's talk about the top 15 bitches.
No. No. You're not boring me.
Yeah, we putting you to
It's
sleep.
just been a long damn day.
All
Had some
right,
shoveling
all
to do
right.
earlier. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think it's important for us to discuss that though.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
it
agree
is.
100%. That was it was an important subject to touch on.
Yes, I agree.
Especially
So
with the
not
state of affairs going on in the world right now.
yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. And you know what? We're gonna move along. I gotta wake Big Ed up. He down there going to sleep on us.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, let's talk about here's something that'll wake him up, right? Well, since we're in the NBA, this is more of a Big Ed type story. Now but this should wake him up. Can't talk about nothing that makes sense. Veteran referee Tony Brothers was forced to miss a game assignment after the Dallas Mavericks player Spencer Dinwiddie said that Brothers called him a bitch ass motherfucker.
I guess you should stop being a bitch ass motherfucker.
If somebody calls you that, there's a reason they called you that. Quit. Get your bitch ass down the court and stop whining. I didn't call a foul because it wasn't a foul. Now get your bitch ass down the court.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
And as my brother said, the fact that he went back and snitched, I guess he really is a bitch ass.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. You went and told on me, you bitch ass.
He said, "Ooh, I'm telling. I'm telling the teacher."
Telling her you.
What are we talking about? Sound like my 12-year-old talking to my 15-year-old.
Right? He called
Oh,
me a bitch ass. He called me a bitch ass motherfucker. Yes, damn. See, Big Ed all in on that. I told
look,
y'all. He up now. All of a sudden the day is so long. What was you about to say, Wade?
I was gonna say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will get you a suspension.
Oh, where to get you that? Here you go with the spitty cup shit again. What is up with you and that?
Damn sunflower seeds.
Man,
Oh,
these baking
get a
sunflower
new
seeds be
snack for
hidden.
get a new snack for the show, man. This
He lucky.
dude
He
spitting
lucky
in
he
the
ain't at
cup.
my grandma's house.
That is ridiculous. Watching the show, these up here spitting in a cup.
If he was at my grandma's house, he would have been put out by now.
Look, Dad
Bro,
would never
you know I
let
ain't
me.
lying.
Look, Dad would never let me eat sunflower seeds growing up. So now that I got my own place, I'm gonna eat these mugs.
Hey, you gotta eat them on my show, though. Damn. Jeez. I had a whole half a log of summer sausage before the show. I am not up here spitting sausage seeds out. Damn, the sausage got seeds.
Oh wow.
Damn it. You get the point.
Oh.
Oh, shit. All right.
I had to stop Jamarion, little Bam Bam, from getting arrested for sexual harassment the other day.
What?
Cause we got him one of them sausage burritos from McDonald's. You know how they got the little sticker that says sausage, right?
Uh-huh.
He stuck it on the inside of his thigh.
Okay.
I told him, boy, if you go anywhere outside this house with that sticker on you, you getting arrested for sexual harassment.
That's right.
Don't nobody want to know you got sausage down there.
That's right. Sausage.
Now he'll
There you
meet the
go.
wrong woman and she'll say, "Is it a Vienna?"
It is in Vienna. All right. Lauren Hill, remember her?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Lauren Hill is joining Tom Joyner. You remember him?
Oh wow.
She is joining Tom Joyner's Fantastic Voyage, which is a cruise that he does to raise funds for HBCUs.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm not surprised
Yeah.
Lauren Hill would join, but either way, that is dope.
I think that's kind of fire.
Yeah, it is. Now, is she gonna have new music?
Does she
Uh,
need to? Let's be real. This is Lauren Hill we're speaking of. I don't care if it's stuff that she's never released or if it's stuff that she's been doing her entire career.
but she dropped one of the greatest albums of all time. She can
Oh
just
yeah.
do that, and I'm
Yeah.
good. Just one time for me. Just sing, girl. You know you better watch out. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm good with just that,
Lauren
man.
is one of the greatest.
One
Lauren
of
is, yeah, yeah, absolutely. That was the album for the ages, man. And you know what I loved about Lauren? Um, that album won like 5 Grammys,
Mm-hmm.
and it won R&B, best R&B album, and this and that, and all that. And she made sure she went up on stage and everybody understand. She said, I thank you, and this is beautiful. Best R&B artist or best R&B album, this and that. She said, but understand, this ain't R&B. This is hip hop. And walked off the stage. I was like, what?
I love Lauren for that.
What?
Love Lauren for that.
Hey, Lauren always kept it real. That's the one thing about her.
Hey, that was fire right there to me, man. That she made sure they understood. It's a culture. It ain't rap and hip hop is not the same. It's not synonymous terms. Hip
Mm-hmm.
hop can be a hip hop artist can sing too. It's
Yep.
still hip hop if it's the culture. You know what I'm saying? If you
Mm-hmm.
understand it, it's about the culture. And I'm a hip hop artist that happens to be able to sing. So I sing too. Anyway, speaking of HBCUs,
Oh,
there's a beautiful HBCU graduate who's going viral. She goes by the name, she's an IG model.
oh,
Goes by the name singular of Vanessa. And she pledged Delta Sigma Theta. And she's going viral because she's a blonde haired, blue eyed white woman.
more than likely, it's a situation like if my sons were accepted into an HBCU.
No.
Nope. She's a blue blood, white hair, blonde haired, blue eyed white woman who uh
Damn, she got piped down a lot to be
went,
accepted into an
went
HBCU.
to an HBCU and pledged Delta. She's a Delta. She's on. There's a picture of her.
Wow.
I'm doing it wrong. I apologize to the Deltas, but
Diversity.
y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. She did it. She did it.
You
There's
know what?
diversity in 2022.
It's all good.
Well, I don't think HBCUs um, are opposed to that. I think it shows that hey, we are diverse. We do believe that it's not just for black students.
Right.
You don't have
She
to
might
be
be.
black to go to an HBCU. If you got the guts to come and go, because it's going to be majority blacks.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be predominantly black. White schools are the other universities. They're predominantly white, but they're not all white.
Right.
Just like we can go to those schools, they can go to ours as well. But just know when you come here, it's predominantly black.
Hey, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm starting to get a little lit too fast here.
Go for
But you know damn well she applied to go to that school because she likes her school lunches to be seasoned.
Wow.
I thought you would go somewhere else with that.
Oh
I
no,
did too. I did too. But
I already tapped on
what?
that.
I'm
I
glad
tapped on that. Y'all didn't hear it.
I caught it. I did catch it. I caught the pipe down. I caught the pipe down. Yeah, I thought he was. I thought he was reiterating that point, but
She
yeah,
said, "I may not be black, but
Basketball
I've had
team's
black
gonna
in
have
me."
fun.
yeah.
Basketball team's gonna have fun.
Oh.
What?
All right, okay.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna end up on Brazers.
Oh, why does he tell jokes that I don't get? But I know that they're inappropriate. I don't even get it. I just know it's inappropriate.
Oh,
You know what I'm
God.
saying?
She's
I
gonna
know.
end up on Reality Kings.
No, she gonna end up on Black Raw.
I don't get it, but I know it's inappropriate.
Joe watches too much porn since he knows all the sites. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, it ain't too much. I just see one clip and it's a done deal. I know too much at that point.
Well, look here. I'm just guessing that for you to know it's a porn site, you really can't talk. For you to know that it's a porn site.
Right, I'm like, he's seen the same videos.
You told on yourself. You just snitched on yourself, sir. You just snitched on yourself. So, anyway, while we're in the festive mood, I'd like to go ahead and talk about this. Not sure if you guys heard about this, but in this incident, it was a comedian who told this joke on stage. It was on television. It was live on television. And he told a joke about this chick, and her husband walked up on stage and slapped him. Did you hear about this? Yeah, it happened at the Oscars.
Okay. We're on the same page.
It happened at the Oscars. The comedian was Chris Rock, and the guy was Will Smith, also known as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
He left this Fresh Prince across his face.
Well, he had a interview with Trevor Noah. He appeared on Trevor Noah's show,
Yep.
and he told Trevor Noah that the slap was bottled rage, years in the making, largely because it was coming back of him. He was a kid who watched his father beat his mother.
No, that's bottled rage from how much he got tired of Jada's crap. That's what that bottled rage is. He just didn't want to say it.
Yeah, he's picking the wrong scapegoat.
Yeah.
Jada's entanglement. That's where your bottled rage comes from.
You gonna go there? Why you gonna bring up old shit?
Well, he brought up old shit.
I was just gonna say he brought up older shit.
Bring up.
But okay, let me put it this way: you don't go up on stage and slap another man because your dad slapped your mom.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I don't know. My dad never slapped my mom, so I don't know.
That's fair.
Mine did a couple times, but yeah, no. You don't go slap another man because your mom got slapped.
No.
Don't happen like that.
No.
Ways you don't believe that happens like that either.
I don't know. It's a possibility that that's the causation, but in my personal, you gotta remember at that time he had a lot of pent up anger. He had to have had a lot of pent up anger just from that red table talk alone.
Let me put it this way. How do you look at a man on stage and say, "I see my dad slapping my mom"?
Because he's a man.
Because his wife looked at him and said, "If you don't go up there and slap that man, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you."
That's that entanglement.
He went and got it out of his system, and afterwards he screamed,
"I am delivered."
But look,
How you bring up this bald bitch's name?
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Oh.
Very, very, very bad moment in Black history and Black entertainment. Very bad moment in his career. Totally, totally, totally demolished his reputation. And it seems like every time he opens his mouth, he makes it worse.
Yeah.
He just
They
needs to.
talking about nominating him for another Oscar for his movie Emancipation.
I
That's
did
fair.
not see this movie. I didn't see
Not
it.
yet, because
Just don't-
it's not out. But they're talking it's an Oscar-worthy movie.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna get. I think they're setting him up for failure.
Yeah, they're gonna send Chris
Yeah, he's
Rock
gonna
up
get
to
nominated.
his
He's
award.
gonna get nominated. Oh, he's gonna get. This is gonna be another nomination for him. He's probably gonna get another Oscar. Psych! There's no way you're gonna get an Oscar, you negra. Nobody likes you anymore.
Not gonna be able to do it.
See, even after the slap, I'll still watch the movies. I'll still support it.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going there, but I hate that it happened. And maybe they will, because he not only blemished his image, but he also helped them with their case against blacks. Oscar so white and Oscar so black.
Yeah.
When we made the Oscar so black, look what happens.
Yeah.
You niggas start fighting on stage, on national TV. Soon as we let you niggas have a show.
Well, it took the BET Awards a few years to get under order.
But it was the first time that a black person was producing the show. You had Samuel Jackson winning his first Oscar. You
Yeah.
had Questlove winning an Oscar, and you took away all of that. You took that whole moment away and ruined it for everybody. And not just your career is demolished, but you demolished the reputation of all those involved. And that was so messed up about it to me.
Yeah.
And every time I see him and he opens his mouth, he's so giggly about it. He's trying to laugh it off like, no, you guys, it's not like that. It's not that serious. Yes, it is, dude.
The fact
Yes,
that Chris
it
Rock
is.
isn't even trying to talk to him yet.
Why would he?
Yeah.
Why would he?
No, I wouldn't either.
I personally
think
think
I'm
Chris
the
Rock
worst
should show
to
himself
do.
to be the bigger man and talk to him.
I ain't got no words for this dude, bro.
No, he gotta come on. He gotta come to me. Period.
And I ain't trying to
He's
hear.
tried.
I ain't
That's
trying
the
to hear.
thing.
No, I'm not talking
No.
about calling for a meeting or anything like that. He's got to show up in the same room and apologize to me face to face. Period.
Nope. I ain't trying to hear it. He ain't got to do nothing. What he got to do is go on about his way and go on about his business and stay out my way. I ain't got no word for him. I've got nothing for him.
I'm just
Why
talking.
would I give? Because I know for a fact you need me to accept your apology more than I need you to apologize.
Yeah.
Because I'm selling arenas out now. Everybody want to hear what I got to say.
But here's the thing.
It did wonders for my career.
We have
Your
to say,
career is in jeopardy. You're the one that needs this. You need this to go away. I don't.
but at the same time, what better way to show yourself as the bigger man in this situation than to accept his apology? Doesn't mean you reconcile,
I'll show you what. I'll tell
but
you what
accept
better
his
way.
apology face to face.
I tell you what better way there is to show you the bigger man. You take that slap, you stand there, and you say, "Okay, I'm gonna let you walk off the stage, and I ain't gonna fight back. We're just gonna let this go, and I'm gonna keep this show going."
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm done. I've already shown that I'm the bigger man.
Yeah.
I've already done it. I ain't got to. What I got to show? What I got to prove now? I've already done it. I've already shown that I'm the bigger man. Now, kick rocks, nigga. Kick rocks.
Yeah.
There's that, or there's also
Slap
the
rock. You slapped one rock, but now you can kick the rest of them.
there's also an opportunity to make another couple hundred million, couple extra million, by bringing him on stage and accepting his apology on stage at your show, bringing in even more of a crowd. to make even more money off of him.
Not interested. Not interested, dog. Not interested. Nope. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need. Accepting your apology helps you more than it helps me.
Right.
You need me to accept your apology. I don't. I don't need to accept your. All I need to do is keep on rolling and say, "Hey, it was what it was." I can crack jokes about it and move on.
See,
These people
and I'm good.
These people are buying tickets to hear me roast you.
Exactly.
see, now what I'm saying is like a strategic move for Chris Rock. Me personally, I would have never gotten that far.
I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. I don't think that helps Chris Rock. I think that helps Will Smith. That does not help Chris Rock. Chris Rock is getting paid off of not accepting his apology.
But the reality of the matter is, for now on, their careers are tangled together. No matter how it's put, no matter where it goes, their stuff is tangled together. So now, no matter where you do what you do, you're with Will Smith, or Will Smith is with you.
That's true.
Always gonna buy tickets.
No, but the difference is
roast them.
But the difference is Big Ed. I hear you. But the difference is, they're tied together. But Will Smith's tied to that story is negative, while Chris Rock is positive.
Either way, you got another man popping up the rest of your career.
Even though I took the slap, I still take the high road. I took the high road. So when it comes down to it, we're tied together, but we're tied together in a way that it exalts me and it pushes and it ruins your reputation. It hurts you and it helps me. My reputation took a boost. Yours took a hit. So why do I don't need you. I don't need to accept your apology. I don't need it. And don't want it. I don't want it. You could have did better than that. I don't believe it.
Right.
I don't believe your apology.
The only reason
nothing you can do to make me think that you're apologizing for anything other than to help your career because you need it.
Yep, it's not genuine.
So why would I? Why would I accept it? I don't need it. Screw you. Figure it out, nigga.
Either way, he's going to be making bank either way.
Yeah.
It's not going to drop his sales in either way it goes.
Oh, it's dropping his dropping his sales. It is dropping his sales. He's still gonna get paid. Don't get me wrong. He's gonna always have more money than we will. Better more than us combined.
Right.
But on the scale of what Will was doing, he's not getting that.
No.
He's not getting that kind of love no more.
No.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Because of an entanglement.
Shut up, Kim. So that's it, man. That's all I got.
All right.
That's all I got. I think that's the show. As you said it. I want to thank y'all for joining us, man. I'm your boy, OG Tim Wilson. These are the Nasty Boys, Big Ed and Ways, and this is the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. You know what it is. We want to thank y'all for stopping by, man. Make sure y'all stop by again next time, because each and every time you come, we appreciate it, and we're going to have something new for you. Make sure you stay tuned for the smoke session. If you're listening to us on the Raven929.com, under the radio Woods Radio Network, we want to thank you for doing that, man. It's a lot of fun out there as well. Hope you're enjoying it. Give us some feedback. Like the show. Share it. Do whatever you got to do with it. Just make sure that everybody like it. Peace out. Press your crease out. Keep the police out while we bust his niece out. And I'm out of here like last year. Peace.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, Doe?
Just need to clear my mind.